Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and this is now part 2 of Saturday Morning Makes. There may even be a part 3 because even though I haven't been feeling well lately, when I don't feel well, sometimes I'll sit there quiet and just watch a holiday movie and craft some more. And I've been making beyond my adorable gingerbread but I've been making some other cards. Alrighty crafters, and if in the last video you were completely confused with what I was saying, how I created this, let me know with using this set and that. All right, but this is going to be a hard set for you to find, that neat and tangled. I believe I will look and see if I do see it. I'll do a search. If I do see it, I will link it below. If it did catch your eye, like, well, that's an adorable set. Yeah, I know. I do the same thing. I watch folks' videos and be like, what's that? Oh, I gotta go get that one. Alrighty, crafters, let's get started with the cuteness. Alrighty. First up, love, 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 love. This inspiration for this red sky. She is a design team member with My Favorite Things. And she loves to use distress inks, not distress oxides, distress inks. Anytime you see something and somebody has a blog or a video and they tell you, oh, the combination to get, this is so and so, maybe either note it in your phone or have a little notebook, because this is something from last year, but I had noted it down so I know what combination I used. To get this red sky, this is a combination of Festive Berries Distress Ink, that's the middle. On the outside is aged mahogany and a little bit of black soot. Here, this is a stamp from Hello Bluebird, I believe. If it's not Hello Bluebird, then it's Mama Elephant. And I had colored this last year and never used it. When I color images and I spend this amount of time, I'll die cut it, put it in one of my little Ziploc bags, a little 3x4 inch. I will link it, seeing that I'm now saying it, on Amazon. Those are the best things to keep all your bits. Let's say you don't have a storage system like this, but you have all these type of bits, or you have images that you've colored. Here I was practicing that hypercoloring. This is that guy, oh my goodness, Suzanne, what's his name? I put his name here, but he's a great person to follow on Instagram, and he's also a design team member. First I saw his work on My Favorite Things. Now he's like everywhere. I've seen him on a lot of different companies because he is a great artist beyond using stamps and coloring. Like, he can improvise, adding on things into the scene. Like, he could then draw this mailbox using Copic markers and then hypercolor it. What I mean by hypercolor, I was inspired by him. To show light gray, he'd go real dark on the edges, but without showing the hard line. And that I like. Even though it's here, it's still blended. And that's using a lot of, in the last video, Copic colorless blender. Fake it until you make it. That's how you learn to fake it, using this on here. And I could use it right now with this a year later, and it would still probably work because it's alcohol ink on top of alcohol ink. You can color on top of an image later, and it will work. Trust me. Yes, I've done it. So this image, like I said, is either Hello Bluebird or Mama Elephant. My mind is saying it's Mama Elephant, but it is wintry. And this set is a winner from Hello Bluebird. Not that I won it, but it's just a winning slimline die set, scene building set. And it's just so cute. It comes together in pieces when you run it through the machine. This one measures 8.5 by 3.5. This is in their last release from Hello Bluebird. I know I don't show Hello Bluebird often. That's one of those that I have to pull out and then dedicate a ton of time to just working with it. Because there's a lot of images, they're all super cute, and then they layer up, and it just takes me a while, but this time I did find the time. This die set cuts just like the beachside one from Cat Scrappiness, where when you run it through, you put your paper. So I did my Nina paper, put it face down, ran it through, and everything comes out in pieces. The trees are individual. This hillside individual. This bottom hillside individual, the lake. So you could do this as a skating pond. In this instance, I did it as snow with the hill and ground, and then the sky. And the frame, separate. So this frame can go beyond this set. You could use the frame all the time, like how I did the frame with the snowman last week. This is in that same family. And this frame is roughly a little bit over 1/8 of an inch. So you could definitely use 1/8 of an inch score tape in here to work with it, which is nice. Super duper cute. With the opportunity of leaving these open, could you turn this into a shaker? Oh, you bet. You have here, you just cut the rectangle for the acetate. I may do that, you know. Keep the sky one piece, then do the lake and have shaker bits. How I did this now, because as you can see, I was working with a very specific palette. I'm trying to, I don't know, I've been very influenced by this monochromatic, like keeping not too many colors going on for my cards. Normally I'd have so many different colors, but I'm just playing with something new. I've seen it, I admire it, so I'm giving it a try. Here it is white, red, gray, black. That's it. This is actually a Valentine's set. It's a mailbox from Sunny Studio. So this has nothing to do with this, but I made them work though. Just put some gray there. And I will pop a link for this. I will find out what this is too and tell you. The trees. This is just white glitter cardstock. That's the sky. Here, this is a lot of white paint splatter for snow. This piece, that was just me playing around, and I'm happy that I did. I took art glitter glue, because I have so much art glitter glue now because I use the Barely Art glue. And I took a piece here, this wedge piece cut out, poured the art glitter glue, because I thought it was going to pour out slow. That thing, because I have not used it, turned so watery, it dumped out a ton of glue. Took this piece, just this open piece, as a sheet of, right here, as a sheet of paper, and then used my finger and spread the glue. Here I am doing my own glitter. Why did I do that? Because I wanted the tree to be a different shade of white glitter as opposed to here. And I think it worked out well. I used the Distress Dry Glitter Clear Rock Candy. And I've shown you this before when I used it with Glossy Accents. Way back on a Memory Dex card for, oh gosh, it was an AliExpress thing I did. But this here, so I just took the cardstock and, like I said, smeared it out so it's not smooth, which is kind of nice for it being ground. It's not perfect as opposed to the trees looking perfect. Know what I mean? So I think it turned out really, really cute making my own glitter. And I popped them up, popped up the mailbox, and this is love. Do I have a sentiment? Not yet. I haven't figured out the sentiment. Me and sentiments, we're like, that's like, okay, I finished the card. Now I'm going to put a sentiment, but I don't know what the sentiment is. I just go with inspiration, and I was inspired to use this fabulous set. I do believe it's sold out at Hello Bluebird. And this can go beyond Christmas. It can go into your winter skiing, Valentine's time, because it still has that look. If you live like in Canada, this works. Colorado, a lot of trees in Colorado looks like this year round. You just turn the trees green. So, hey, but I think it's adorable. It's adorable. This just makes me smile. And I'm so happy that the color palette worked out for me. If you don't like the red sky, oh well. You know, do your own color scheme. Go. But I think if I had done this in blue and then everything else like this, it would have thrown it. So I like that I picked up back the red here. And I loved that example that I saw from last year. And I've shown you guys this on a few examples. So this is the first time I did it. See how when you first do something, because the festive berries are in here and then so much of the aged mahogany, it actually gives a glow here as opposed to here. First time, yeah, I kind of went overboard, but I liked it here too. That's when I did it last year. Now this year. And if I practice it more and more, of course, the blend would be better. But this is Distress Ink, not Distress Oxide. Oxide will give a different look. If you like this, you know, and you can do it with blues. You can do it with purples too to create this kind of a sky. That's just, I love this. I love this. I just think it's so unique and pretty and different. See how when the bear is a different color? This is how I normally work, but I decided to keep them together this time. Love this set, whatever it's called. All right, moving on. So I had shown you guys in a recent haul, I had shown you that I had recently got this set on Ellen Hudson Black Friday, right? This is that waffle flower quilt cross panel die. Love. True A2. 4 1/4, 5.5 inch tall. I told you I was going to play with it. I had cut it and then I had put it in a plastic bag like this. But now that I have so many pieces, and I was playing with it up till last night, I am going to now put it in a scrapbook.com storage envelope. Love these. How many times have I told you? 1,000,000. Why? Because the thing actually works. And I am so thankful it works for storage when you got stuff like this and you want to keep them all together. So there's the die in its original packaging too. This is the full original packaging. I kind of like to keep the original packaging because, you know, this will wear out with time, then I'll switch it over. But this is big enough that it can even hold regular envelopes, like this size envelope too in it, you know. So I put it in here, and then, all right, so let me first, before I go ahead and pack it up for you, let me go ahead and show you. That's me cutting a magnet and putting it there. So this is the plate. When you cut the plate, all those little beautiful X's are going to pop out, right? This one has Sizzix adhesive sheets on the back to turn it into a big sticker for my sanity, because if you don't stick these down and you make it, yeah, you can pop glue, but sometimes with the glue, it'll show the lumps and bumps, and I can't stand the lumps and bumps, and this is a lot of area. By the time I would apply wet glue to the whole of this, if I did the edge first, this would already start drying by the time I finished this. I had cut it in different colors. I did a red, I did white, I did blue. Coming back into me going with that same Christmas palette. I don't know if you call it a modern Christmas with this color blue with the white. I did 110-pound cardstock. I did white glitter. And so I have all of these little X's here ready to go. So this now is for future cards. So I'm going to scoot that over to the side. Like I said, this is a full A2 base from that die. And I did make some examples. First example. Let's go with this one. This is on, oh, I didn't even put this on a card base yet. Oh my goodness. This one is going to be a 1/4 inch bigger than an A2 base because I wanted to carry out the red. So this was the first card I made with this set. Love what I did. White 110-pound cardstock. Pop in the blue. Put the red in the background. And then played with red, blue, white. Then this Merry Christmas. This is a sentiment die set from Simon Says Stamp. Comes with the shadow and the layers. Super duper cute. Measures 4.5 inch wide by let's say 2 1/4. Love that sentiment. Not the best price point. Maybe if you want to get it, think about like New Year's when they have their big sale again. If you didn't get it for Black Friday, when they do 30% off, then get it. All right, this waffle flower layered poinsettia. So this is a lot of waffle flower. It's waffle flower quilt, layered poinsettia. Here I layered it up with that same red cardstock and then red glitter. And then this from my stash. That little gingerbread, he is from Hobby Lobby buttons. Same paper craft section, but it's the little buttons. So you clip the legs in the back. Use your Tim Holtz scissors. That would just clip them off without ruining your scissors. Don't use your good scissors to cut the legs. It has a little loop in the back for you to sew it on like a button. Just clip it off and then layer it flat. All of this, yes, I'm using Tim Holtz collage medium, distress collage medium to adhere these resin bits down and my snowman and the flower. See how the flower is not moving? Without using a hot glue gun. Whether it's a fabric flower or a paper flower, that Distress Collage medium will work. Tim Holtz recommended it. I have tried it with even those Prima flowers. They're like paper, but they're like fabric papery. It does work on that too, and it will hold it in place. You glue it on, it stays wet for a while. Leave it. Just stick it like how I stuck everything here. Put it down, push it aside, let it sit there and cure. Once it's cured, she's not moving. All of these resin bits, same thing. Distress Collage. See? You'd have to really pry it off. And these are drops. So I did like a drop of glue, a drop of glue, a drop of glue. It does dry clear, but you don't want to gloop it up, you know? If you gloop it up, it does come out thick. But this, I think, is so cute. So I do need to put this on a card base. Reason I didn't finish, I was deciding, did I want to go all the way here or did I want to go out more? What do I mean by that? Did I want my card base to be like that? Wider, white, red, white, or do I want it to be just standard here, red and white? See what I'm talking? Yeah. So I stopped. When I'm not sure, I stop. I don't force it. Yeah. And I'm still going with that color palette inspired by Not Too Shabby with her peppermint collection. This is not that kind of a teal blue, but more of a, what is this? Like a light blue. Okay? So that's card number 1. But that wasn't enough. I had to go back again. Because I like this set and I cut so much of it. Like now I have, every time I wanted a different colorway, I had these now frames. So next card. In the same color family, we have this one. Does this work for Valentine's? It sure does. X's and O's. If you have a friend who quilts, it's the quilt. Isn't it called Quilt Cross? Perfect. If you know somebody who sews or you sew and you want to make cards themed to your sewing, this is a great one. It's super cute and it does have a lot of that stitching detail. And this one, I decided once I had cut it and I didn't want to put all the X's to be the same. So what I did, I kind of like the different colors, as you can tell from the first one and the second one. I played with the red top here. Kept some of the blue here, used some over here. So it's not like I cut this blue 3-4 times. I only use 3 here and then I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. So, and I still have a few left of it. 1 or 2 left. So you get bang for your buck with this. And you can use this on something else too. Then I popped in the white glitter. So it's red. There we go. Top folding. A2 card. But this is A2, so this is going to be still a little bit bigger. Here now, we have red cardstock, solid, glitter, glitter. And I decided, because I have this as an open panel, why not put a piece of acetate behind it and turn it into a shaker? So we added an interactive element to it. There is the shaker bits. Shaker bits in here. Using, funny enough, it works. Scrapbook.com 1/4" foam tape is exactly here. But you have to be careful when you're laying it down because of this is really a hair over a 1/4 inch. This is a 1/4 inch wide. So when you're laying it down, you just have to be careful. Just go slow. So see how it looks smooth here on the edges? If you can see in there, can you see? Hopefully you can see how it looks smooth. Just go slow so you're not seeing it over the edge, but you're not seeing it poking out too. And then, just line it out, cut, line it out, cut, line it out. And then I put the acetate, then the piece on the top. And I have behind these, they are adhesive sheets. So I was able to just peel and stick, peel and stick. And in here, I had spread out some shaker bits. I'm trying to figure, how did I do this? Oh, I did it upside down. Okay. Because if you're wondering, how did she do it? Put this like so, right? Rolled, put on the acetate. Quick tutorial, yet again, Saturday Morning Makes /tutorial /haul. This is what I mean. So here, this has the adhesive sheet. Peel back the adhesive sheet. And for somebody who doesn't know what the adhesive sheet is, and I did say I would show you, that's the adhesive sheet. This is now has sticky. And the sticky is not immediate, so you can still shift it. It'll cure, just like the Distress Collage Medium, meaning with time, once it sits there, then it becomes permanent. You take the tape and you roll it here with the adhesive, and you go like this, right? Then sprinkle your bits. But don't sprinkle it in a big pile. Kind of spread it out. Putting in back my foam. Why am I keeping it in the bag? To keep my foam fresh. Fresh foam. Doesn't lose its stick. Doesn't get discolored. All right. And then you sprinkle the bits. And then I put the backer, which is a sheet of cardstock from my stash. Put the backer here. Cut it a little bit lower, just in case I don't put it on straight. And then I had the whole thing. And then I adhered the whole thing to the card base. That's how I did this. Because I know sometimes, depending on how your shaker is set up, it's either you have the edges done and then you're filling in the bits, or you're going upside down. There's no way I could go upside down with this card base and be straight. So what I did, I had put the cardstock on top of everything built this way and with the bits, and sealed it, then put some tape on, took the whole assembled piece, then come down. Hopefully I'm making sense. Think about it for a second. Yeah, there's 2 ways to approach shakers. So then I have these little embellishments from my stash, and I believe, where did I get this from? If it's not AliExpress, it could be Hobby Lobby. And then I took out my cat Scrappiness and I cut her twice because I wasn't sure of the colorway. Had to go through my pile of so much goodies. But I think I'm going to have to do another video because I have another Saturday morning makes, maybe sometime later on in the week or next Saturday, because I'm just like so behind on everything. But I'm still having fun, and I hope you still are having fun. Craft all the way up into Christmas, going into New Year's, why not? If you're not busy going to a ton of parties. All right, this is that Cat Scrappiness Merry Christmas word die set. This one I've shown you a few times. She has a sale going on right now. 15%. Let me put the information right here. This is 5 inches wide by 2 3/4. Where's that? Roughly 3. Call it almost 3 inches tall. Super cute. And so I was deciding which colorway to go. Did I want to go blue and white, or did I want to go white background with the blue on top? So here's an extra of the Merry Christmas. But I decided to go this route. And I do have a ton of foam. I have it all popped up on foam in the back. And what I would do is just, that's my thought. But I wanted to show you, I didn't adhere it. I was going to do it, but I wanted to show you the shakeability in here. So I could keep it like this, do a smaller sentiment, or go big and card done. Put a few embellishments, done. Love it. Love this whole blue, red, white. It's just a more modern palette. I like it. I like it. And I could have used it here too. So that's that Merry Christmas or this Merry Christmas. Love, 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 love. But I just didn't want to show it to you completely finished so I could get to illustrate it better. All right, so now let me put everything in my storage envelope. We're loading up. And I might put the poinsettias in here because I keep misplacing this because it's so small. So I can put it in here. I can then put in the back my examples. And I think I need a small plastic bag though. So let me use my freebie bag from scrapbook.com. Stuff it. Put everything in here. Sometimes you got to go a little bit smaller. When you have a lot of small pieces, you go like this. Oh, this is nice because it just slides right off the glass. If I was using a regular cutting mat, oh goodness, I'd be fighting to pick up these pieces. There we go. There we are. Seal that up. Have all my extras. Stuff it in here. And it can still fit more. Lock her up. Good to go. Tell you, this set, lovely. Let me fix this up good. It's just a lovely, lovely storage envelope set. That die, so happy that I had it in my cart forever, but I really do like it a lot. It's something different, something fun. That's what I think I really like it, because it's fun. All right, crafters, I think I'm going to stop here because my videos are getting like crazy long and I have to edit the heck out of these things. Alrighty, crafters, so I hope you enjoyed my cards and a little example, and I do have some more cards to show, but I'm going to save that for another video because more is coming. I am crafting a lot, watching a whole lot of holiday movies, and just enjoying myself. Alrighty, crafters, so until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.